Every bite you take is either feeding disease or fighting it. And what if I told you some of the most common foods in your pantry right now could be creating the perfect storm for cancer to grow? Mark was 42, healthy, gym 5 times a week, thought he was doing everything right. But when he sat in the doctor's office hearing the words pancreatic cancer, his mind went blank. No family history, no warning signs, just cancer. It was only later that he learned his everyday diet may have been the biggest trigger of all. So today, we're exposing 6 of the most common foods many Americans eat daily that silently create an acidic environment where cancer cells thrive. But it's not just about fear. We'll also reveal 6 powerhouse foods that flip the switch in your favor. Let's break this down together. The acid trap, understanding the science. Simply, your body thrives in balance. One key measurement? pH. Your blood needs to stay between 7.35 and 7.45 on the pH scale, slightly alkaline. But here's the thing. When we overconsume acid-forming foods, our bodies start borrowing minerals like calcium and magnesium just to neutralize that excess acid. That creates stress. It weakens immunity. And cancer? It thrives in low-oxygen, acidic environments. So what exactly are acid-forming foods? Let's dive in. Processed and red meat. Let's talk steak, bacon, hot dogs, American staples. But according to Dr. T. Colin Campbell, a renowned nutrition researcher, the amount of animal protein in your diet can act like an on-off switch for cancer genes. Red meat and processed meats are loaded with protein and phosphorus, both acidifying. These foods don't have to disappear from your plate entirely, but moderation matters. Try limiting red meat to once or twice a week and swap in fish or plant-based proteins when you can. Modern wheat products. Think your sandwich is harmless? Think again. Wheat today isn't the same as it was 100 years ago. Modern wheat has been genetically modified and hybridized to boost yield, but it comes at a cost, a denser, tougher gluten structure. That makes it harder to digest, triggering bloating, fatigue, and even brain fog. This is especially dangerous when combined with other acid-forming foods. Bread, pasta, crackers, cookies, they all contribute. If you're feeling sluggish or inflamed, try switching to ancient grains like spelt or quinoa. Caffeine overload. Morning coffee is sacred for millions of Americans, but too much caffeine taxes your body. It pulls vital minerals like magnesium, calcium, and potassium from your bones and tissues just to restore balance. On top of that, caffeine is often paired with sugar and artificial creamers, compounding the acid load. And did you know that sodas like Coca-Cola have a pH around 2.6? That's nearly as acidic as battery acid. If you rely on 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day, it's time to rebalance. Refined sugar. This one's no surprise, but it needs repeating. Sugar feeds cancer, literally. When sugar is metabolized, it creates acidic byproducts and fuels harmful bacteria in your gut. Over time, it contributes to systemic inflammation, which weakens your immune response and creates a perfect storm for disease. Think desserts, sodas, breakfast cereals, even energy bars. Swap processed sugar for natural sweeteners like raw honey, dates, or monk fruit. Aged cheese. Let's talk cheese. The longer it's aged, the more acidic it becomes. Blue cheese, cheddar, Parmesan, all high in protein and phosphorus. Plus, that blue veining in blue cheese? It's mold. While not all mold is harmful, consistently consuming aged cheeses can stress your digestive and immune systems. Fresher options like ricotta or cottage cheese are far less acidic alternatives. Alcohol. Technically not a food, but alcohol is an acidifying agent that depletes your body's mineral reserves. Regular drinking can disrupt liver function, digestion, and immune efficiency. Excess alcohol also increases the risk of various cancers, especially breast, liver, and digestive tract cancers. If you drink, aim to stay within the CDC's recommended limits: 1 drink per day for women, 2 for men. Balance, not perfection. So, does this mean you have to give up everything you love? Not at all. The goal is balance. Barbara O'Neill, a globally respected wellness educator, recommends an 80-20 rule. Make 70 to 80% of your daily intake from alkaline-forming foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains, and limit acid-forming foods to 20 to 30%. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't need to remove every weed. Just give your body what it needs to flourish. The fighters: 6 alkaline foods that protect you. Citrus fruits. Ironically, lemons and oranges are acidic in taste, but once metabolized, they're alkalizing. A 2010 study showed citrus fruits can significantly reduce the risk of digestive and respiratory cancers. Squeeze lemon into your water, snack on an orange, or try a grapefruit in your breakfast bowl. Tomatoes. Rich in lycopene, tomatoes have been linked to reduced risk of prostate cancer, and cooking them makes lycopene more bioavailable. Toss them into soups, sauces, or even roast them for added sweetness and cancer-fighting power. Turmeric is a golden miracle. Its active compound, curcumin, has been studied extensively for anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer benefits. It slows tumor growth, fights oxidative stress, and works even better when combined with black pepper. Add it to teas, curries, smoothies, or golden milk. Cinnamon. Beyond its comforting aroma, cinnamon is a potent cancer fighter. Research suggests it helps stop the spread of cancer cells and may induce their death. Try half a teaspoon daily in oatmeal, yogurt, or even your coffee alternative. Carrots. These crunchy veggies are high in antioxidants and beta-carotene. Studies show that people who consume carrots regularly have a significantly lower risk of stomach and prostate cancers. Eat them raw, roasted, or blended into soups. Olive oil. The backbone of the Mediterranean diet, extra virgin olive oil is rich in anti-inflammatory compounds and monounsaturated fats. A 2022 study from Spain showed that consuming at least 2 tablespoons a day significantly reduced cancer-related mortality. Drizzle it on salads, veggies, or use it in cooking. The choice is yours. We don't control our genes, but we do control our forks. Every meal is a chance to either nurture disease or defend against it. The 6 acidic foods we covered today are incredibly common, but once you become aware, you can make smarter, more empowered choices. And when you fill your plate with foods that fuel healing, citrus, turmeric, tomatoes, olive oil, you're not just eating, you're investing in your future. Final call to action. So here's your challenge: not just to eat differently, but to think differently. If this video made you pause and rethink even one item in your kitchen, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm this is the kind of content the world needs more of. If you know someone, a friend, a parent, a coworker, who pours that 3rd cup of coffee without thinking, or skips lunch and grabs fast food every day, share this video with them. It might just be the wake-up call they never saw coming. And if you're ready to take your health into your own hands, one meal, one choice, one powerful step at a time, make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. We're building a community that's done with guesswork and half-truths, and focused on real, practical, life-saving wellness. Your health journey doesn't stop here, it starts here. We'll see you in the next one.